right, y'all. This is a wild one. Okay. So all day I've been feeling like this tapping on my leg. Yesterday I was feeling like repeated, like really quickly. Today it's just like this over and over and over. And Spirit said, love child. So some masculine had a love child, and this is their true colors. All right. I'm not going to categorize anyone or anybody, label anybody's baby. I'm not. Okay. But these people, this masculine is definitely ashamed. They're ashamed. They're ashamed of the version that this child has come to be. They feel guilty. They're embarrassed and they know that they're in the wrong. All right. They're drinking the Coke because they're not happy. Okay. Because of some sad ending. They're trying to GPS track me. Okay. And they've been blocked. Blocked spam calls, blocked spam text messages. All right. Okay. Tell me more about this love child. I am not someone's love child. This is what someone's love child is doing to me, and it's metaphysically. All right. I miss you. Because they miss me. Okay. And then we've got that I've turned my back, and then sticking out the deck is karma. They've got a firestorm right now, and they're experiencing bad karma. Drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Okay? Because of a separation, a breakup. They're soul searching and reflecting at this time. So, as I'm doing this reading, it continues. We got feeling like shit. All right. That came out in the last reading as well. They feel like shit. They're ashamed. They're in their feelings. Can't make it up. They're in their feelings. Finally, they feel like they have some. They're not a robot or a bot, not caring about human life, committing crimes against humanity, myself, my children, right? People in my life. I'm free. I'm moving on and I'm letting go. Okay. Free, queen bee. And they can't forget that they left me hanging. Okay. Because that's what they've done for some family that they are fake busy with. Most likely the fake family. Now, what's unfortunate is that they received some bad news regarding a bi romance, a bicycle or a bi romance. Like I said, they received some bad news about it. I don't know. Now I feel like I don't want to put other people's information out there, but let's just see what the cards say. Because that's just how I feel about it. Let me shuffle this deck, guys. Let's see what we can pick up on the love child. Tell me more about the love child and their true colors. Money. Eternal curse. Number 14. This child could be 14. Wow. This child could have known me since they were 14. Forcing eternal vibrancy, futility, and ignoring time's relentless march. So someone's stuck, like this child is stuck. They're not understanding that this can't continue. And that's why it says futilely. Futile, Futile. Yeah, it's a tower moment. Free falling. Compounding small failures and plunging into self-doubt's abyss to consumerism, because this was about being materialistic. How you look, how you dressed, how you wear your hair, your makeup, which when I met these persons at this time, I was in the shelter. I was not looking like much, right? Wealth trap. They didn't understand that they were walking into a money trap because they were too busy being two-faced. I heard trying to get even. They were trying to get even. I don't know with whom, but yeah. Okay, tell me about who this is that feels ashamed. We're gonna make this quick because I just want to put it out there. It's evidence and move on with my life. Okay, talk to me, please, Spirit, about who is this that's feeling ashamed. Okay, fatal bug. The virus in the system. Flaw disrupts flow and a critical mistake surfaces. Conduct thorough checks and address issues before they worsen. And it's like they don't want to. They're ashamed for being a bug in the system, for being a virus in a program, a parasite, a leech, an energy vampire. Fill in the blank of all of these, blood suckers and energy thieves and, trying to crash the program. Maybe they thought I was a bug in the system. Maybe they thought that they were mimicking me. Yeah. They thought they were mimicking me or mirroring me. Beware the trick. They didn't see past the trick here. Now I'm feeling tingling, like this blood is starting to circulate in my leg, but it's in my other leg. Beware the trick. Magic tricks divert attention and leave you empty-handed. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. See how this person is pulling the money bag out of this top hat? Somebody thought someone was greedy, and they were led right into a trap. I heard the spiritual trap. Yeah. Led right into a spiritual trap, trying to hold me onto a leash with truth or illusion here. Trying to keep hold of me with a leash or GPS tracking with truth or illusion. See the woman's hands tied, just like here. Woman's hands tied. And it says, seeking help. Support hovers close and aid comes from unlikely places. Stay receptive and reach out with courage to find support. They thought I was the help. They were mistaken. They thought I was help. I keep saying, just because my name is Octavia and the woman that had that breakout role in the help, I'm telling you, Miss Octavia put it down, okay? It wasn't just the pie. It was the cooking. It was her befriending the white lady at that time and helping her relationship. I mean, she put her motherfucking foot down and she got that woman on the right path. That touched me because that's the kind of person that I am. But that wasn't me. I'm sorry. I don't know who it was. It probably was Spencer. They don't want me to tell their business, but it probably was Spencer or Liam or some other chick he picked to fill my place. Act now. Ride the tide now and flow with action's currents. Overthinking stalls progress and focus on tangible results. That's what they did, right? And they got kicked out. They got kicked out for their role reversal. So, like I said, it probably was Liam. Probably was Spencer. Okay. Tell me about Love Child. I miss you. Heartbroken. Crack. Adapt to the split and gain anti-fragile strength. Turn the deepest fracture into an entrance and permit a slow mending. So they need to heal from this heartbreak. Okay. Because somebody was distracted here, and it wasn't me. I wasn't the person. Yeah, act now. They need to heal now. Spirit's like, jump to it. Okay? Knock on wood and make it happen, Captain. Okay? That's what's going to help you not feel like shit. Feelings. Shoot, the whole deck almost came out. Forbidden fruit. Okay? I always talk about these masculines and these women on this revenge, grudge stuff, and they're trying to teach the youth forbidden magic, forbidden fruit here with the apple and the snake. Forbidden bite is savored and boundaries blur subtly. Pause to reflect and weigh the consequences with care. So somebody bit the forbidden fruit and they had like a brainstorm awakening here. See the storm energy? Yeah. From the sky all the way down to the land. And it was something they weren't supposed to do. And I feel like this represents a truth bomb here. It's like truth bomb. They in their feelings because it's sad. It's a sad It's that. Okay. It says left you hanging globe on the World Wide Web, all around the world. But it's a story. Okay. Wow. I said it's a story, and then I heard it's a story of a lovely lady who had 10 kids and something of her own. And she don't have 10 kids, did she? The youngest one and girls. Marsha. Yeah, they see me as Marsha, or they used to. Global, resisting foreign elements stubbornly and limited by geographic constraints. I wish I could explain this to you all, but it would be giving away too much spiritual intelligence. So I hold on to that information and I provide as much as I can. What I'll say is go back and look at my video where I said restraining or resisting foreign affairs. I explained it a little bit in there, and I'll touch on it a little bit more here. If someone leaves you hanging, that means they didn't call you back. They didn't respond to your text message. They left you on red, right? Things of that nature. They promised you the next date, but they didn't contact you, right? Or y'all hooked up and they didn't come back, right? So somebody left you hanging. Now, what they've done is they have intermingled it or commingled it with things that happen, the traditional values and other realms around the world. That was their main goal, to leave you left out in the cold, make people not like you, not choose you, not want you around, not include you. And they did it all around the world. Gossiper. There's the smear campaign, the slandering, indulge in personal narratives, and a strong urge to share false or misleading information. And that's what they've done. And they've hidden the truth, okay? They've hidden the truth of the fact of the matter that, let's read you what the card says. Scant evidence lingers and the whole truth stays just out of reach. Trust your instincts and accept the unseen part of growth. So maybe that's something else that they've done, left me hanging so that I will be unseen, right? And then we still got truth or illusion here. And we got white flag. They need to surrender all of this game or issues or conflict that they're doing out of this two-facedness and trying to keep a bride. That's a bride, right? Running in a cage, in a circle, in a loop, and never actually succeeding or accomplishing anything. Cage, thinking you're moving forward and just orbiting in a vow loop. So this is some type of hex, vow, oath, curse spirit show me. Ankles chained to metal and your world is bigger than this ring. So this is a woman running in the ring. So this has to do with, I'm just keep it real with y'all. Okay? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Okay? Because I ain't never read that card. I ain't never read that card. But I want to show you something. I got to find the card though. Okay? So the Empress in this deck, one of the Empress cards is represented by a ring. The Empress has the ring. The diamond studded gold ring. They've been trying to contain or maintain this woman that they now call the Empress. They choose to call the Empress and not the Queen of Wands and not the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of, Swords and the Queen of all of these things that this Empress represents. They don't want her to achieve them, but she had to achieve them to become the Empress. Instead, they're choosing to make all of this negatively. Okay, she's the Empress, but that's because we caused her to go through so much. Well, she's the Empress because she learned the lesson and she moved along. So she accomplished, or she mastered, okay, each level of the queens within the deck of tarot. How did she do that? Because they caused her to go through conflict with communication, with irritation, so that she couldn't be comfortable, with lack of money, with having to uh, get help, ask for help, and to which they thought was funny by causing her to go through all of these things. And they have caused conflict all around the world with regards to this unfairly, unjustly. Um, it was undue. And that's the reason why they feel like shit. And they miss me because I'm not going to something that, not, look, forbidden, number one. I just was like, well, I'm not going to stay where I'm not wanted. They didn't force me to leave. I left. Okay. You probably did the same thing, collective. Now they feel ashamed. And now you feel like shit. And now you got the nerve to miss me after you treated me like nothing. You treated me poorly. Poorly is not even a good way to even describe how they treated me. I live off of less than $200 a month. Okay? Less than $200 a month. On assistance, college educated, can't get a job because they hack every device. Every time I make an account, they hack the account. When they hack the account, I can't get back into the account. They contact me for an interview, I can't get into the account. Or they contact me for an interview and then I don't even get the email because they blocked it and stopped it. The same things that they did to all of my social media. So here I am, trying to read tarot to make money, and they have blacklisted me, or that's what it seems like. And because something happened to them, then they came back and did a video that I had posted over a year and a half ago, and they got it flagged by YouTube, and then YouTube basically put me on punishment for 6 months. Now that's supposed to be gone, and YouTube is like, forget you. We're not putting you back out there into the algorithm because everybody stopped watching. Even though I have subscribers, and it just helps me to know. And I want you to know that I am aware that you are fake subscribers. Fake accounts, multiple fake accounts, many fake accounts, bots, things of that nature. Stalkers, observers. I'm getting out of this.